Yo, what's up, man?
Coolin', man.
You know what I want to hear, right?
What you want to hear?
Baby!
Yo, welcome to the Buffet Boys, episode 34. It's your boy, the Salvador sensation, the Buffet Boys. We in the building, baby. The Bo Jackson episode. We in here,
boy,
and we about to give you a special fucking Super Saiyan Hadouken episode. It's just gonna be fire. It's gonna be lit. Ya saben, estamos listos, preparados.
This is that yard after contact episode.
That's right. It's that yak. Getting all that yak. Yo, you know what it is. It's your boy, the Salvadoran sensation. And as always, with me is my main man, 100 grand, the Hotep hustler himself, the best import coming out of Mexico, Mr. Kodak Brown, Mr. 31 Savage,
yeah,
Mr. Split the Check,
ooh,
Mr. Stole Your Girl, gave her right back because he don't want those fucking problems in his life right now. Please understand me, boo. I don't need you right now. Vic, what is cracking?
I like the enthusiasm, man.
That's that energy. I'm coming with the energy today.
Got to. It's the Bo episode. We got to.
Listen, YAC, yak, give it all to me. All of it. Give me that signing bonus.
Well, let me start off, Ed, by apologizing to our audience for the potato mic again last episode. But hey, we made some assurances to make sure ain't gonna happen this episode. But yo, I'm ready for a new episode, Ed. How you doing, Ed?
I'm good, brother. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm out here. I'm ready. I got my war face and my fucking war paint on. I'm out here. You feel me?
How was your weekend, man? We got to get to that first, man. We got to see how we doing. How you doing, man? What did you do this weekend?
I went to the motherland. I went to Dina. I was out there.
Gotcha.
They had something called Bold Pass, where basically all it was certain artists did art pieces. And they would put them out in between those little alleyways, in between all those little bars and shit in Pasadena.
Yeah.
So they would put like little art pieces and stuff. So me and my little brother, me and my little brother and my wife actually ended up going out there, just kind of, perusing and checking out some of the art, which really didn't look like art. It literally just looked like shit that was already part of the street. But it was all good, man. Afterwards, we went to Gayukaku, got a little bit of that Japanese barbecue.
Hey, this is a family show, Ed. You can't be talking about spraying people in the face like that, Ed. Come on.
Gayukaku Volume 4. Nah, man, we went to it's a Japanese barbecue, which is kind of exactly like Korean barbecue, except just a whole lot more fucking expensive. And we went, shit. My little brother's 18. He's taking off for New York in about a week and a half. So we treated him to that, and that motherfucker can eat, man. That guy can fucking throw it down. He got like a tapeworm.
You got to remember when you were 18. You got to remember when you were like 26, dog. You was still...
remember when I was 33.
Exactly.
Yo, hey, we went in there and shut that place down.
Oh, shit.
The fucked up thing was I got in there and wifey was like, oh, shit, the all you can eat. Because what they do is they give you can either do a la carte or all you can eat. But the all you can eat is like per person. It's like $30 or some shit like that on Saturday per person.
And they give you a time limit.
They give you like 90 minutes, which is some bullshit.
Yeah,
but whatever.
Some bullshit, dog.
But whatever. That's not really all you can eat. Like all you can eat in 90 minutes. So, so we get there and my wife was like, oh, I don't know. It seems kind of expensive. I was like, I don't know, man. It seems kind of like a deal. No, I think it's kind of expensive. I was like, all right, so you want to go a la carte? So 12 dishes in, I was like, yo, I could have just gotten all you can eat for both of us and we would have been straight. And I paid like $160 for a fucking meal that would have cost me like $80. She's like, I didn't know you guys would eat that much. I'm like, yo, what do you like? I could have eaten that myself. Because if you guys don't know, you go to these Korean barbecue spots, Vic, and they be trying to fucking like finesse you with the meat. They cut them very, very thin and they try to tell you so that it could cook faster. Like, nah, it's just so you guys can make more fucking money. And not only that, I started peeping their game, Vic. They
only bring one plate at a time. I know the game.
Nah. It's not even that. Like, they fucking brought, we fucking ordered, and so knowing that, I ordered like 4 or 5 plates ahead. Like, yo, let me get the fucking pork belly. Let me get the Kobe steak.
Ooh.
let me get like 2 orders of the flank steak. You know what I mean? And she's like, cool. So they bring it out. The first meal that you order, they bring out fucking fast as fuck. Yep. Brought it out. Bam, bam, bam. I mean, my little brother out there just cooking the shit like, wah, 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 shh. You know what I mean? Just fucking real quick. Souffle-ing it. Just, like Ginsu's. We was just in there. And so, we finally cook it up. We start killing that shit. And then, again, it's the small portions. So we're like, all right, cool. Let's get some more. So the girl finally comes back and we're like, yo, let me get 2 orders of this and let me get 2 more orders of that. And my brother's like, yo, let me get this shit. And I was like, cool, let me get that shit. So then, dog, we waited like 10 minutes. I was like, how long does it take to fucking prepare fucking raw meat? Like, why? You guys aren't cooking me a burger. Like, you bringing out the shit's raw. Like, I'm cooking the shit. Like, why is it taking this long for you to bring out fucking raw food? Like, uncooked meat, it's taking y'all forever. So I was peeping the game. They put you in that. They do that to you. So it's like, yo, your 90 minutes are like, yo, just kind of slow down a bit. You know what I mean? Like, don't bring it out so fast. Like, I'm like, why y'all bring, like, I was like, why y'all bringing me fucking 1 plate at a time? Like, that shit don't make no sense. Like,
if I order, game, I told you 1 plate.
Like, where's the meat at? Like, do you guys have to like fucking just cut 1 piece of meat at a time and shit per person? Like, get the fuck out of here. Cut it out. So whatever, man, like $160 later, we end up, and by the way, all my wife ate was like fucking cheese wontons. Because she's on this whole vegan tip. So me and my little brother was just like fucking that meat up. And yeah, man, we ended up bouncing. It was hot as fuck in Pasadena.
Oh, man. Yeah. Hey,
so hot.
Yeah, man. I was out there too, man. I got invited to a little shindig, man. A little barbecue potluck type deal.
Okay.
And, it was a bunch of new people that I, for the most part, that I've never met before. And I met some cool people, man. And for the most part, man, it was a great day. Like, little did I know what was going on in the news. I was kind of oblivious to it all day until I came back home later. But we'll talk about that later, man. But for the most part, it was a really good day, man.
Yo, this heat needs to end, man. Like, I cannot fuck with it, man. Like, at all. Like, I can't deal with it. I was out there, like, dog, my fucking forearms were just sweating. Just like sweating. Yeah. Oh, my God damn, it's fucking hot. And, my little brother's like real thin and small, so he was just out there like, it's fucking a normal weather out here. It's like, yeah, all right. I feel like, dog, like, I'm at, like, I think I've gained so much weight, Vic, that I'm at the point where I need a fucking towel, dog. And I was like,
shit, there you go.
Yeah, no, there you go, my ass, dog. I was like, listen, when I know when it's time to finally start losing a little weight, dog.
Pocket towel time.
When I got the fucking, when I got the teal fucking pocket towel, terry cloth, the one they use to fucking wipe down your car at the car wash and shit, with the microfibers. Like, yo, once I get to that level, like, nah, man, it's time to give it up, bro.
Your wife's gonna be drying your forehead off. You gonna have to tip her, dog.
It's like, oh, baby, you got a couple beads coming up already. Okay, hold on, I got you. Don't even worry about it. Like, nah, dog.
You gonna tell her not to steal the change out of your pocket, dog.
I got my fucking towels embroidered and shit with my name on it. Like,
shit. Oh, man.
EB, dog. Just like, yeah, man. I gotta get him dry cleaned every weekend. Nah, man. But yeah, dog, it was fucking warm and hot as fuck, man. And I don't know if I told you, but I think I did tell you, but mom's fucking house is sweltering like all the fucking time. So when we go pick them up, I dread it because it's like 100 degrees outside. It's like 110 inside. I was like,
oh,
damn.
Shit.
I don't know, man. I think it's just old people, man. Like, old people love just, I don't get it, man. They just,
that warmth.
They run real cold for whatever reason. My mom's like in a fucking Snuggie. I'm like, yo, it's like 99 degrees outside. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yo, she better catch that heat stroke, man.
Yeah, all right.
They gotta take care of moms, man.
Yo, dog. Hey, listen, winter is coming. She feels it. She feels it 7 months in advance. Cause I don't know how they deal with it, dog. I just don't. But yeah, man, weekend was cool. Weekend was fun.
Good, man. All right, man. Well, Ed, there's a lot of shit to get into this week, man.
Well, let's just dive into it, Vic. No need to prep people. Let's just do it.
Yeah, they know what it is. Well, let's go ahead and do an update to a story we talked about last week. And that has to do with your boy Usher.
Oh, yo.
So Usher, as you all remember from last week, we were talking about how he's catching the case with this full-figured woman.
Oh.
That said that she worried that she thought she could have caught something from him because, he got that wild herpes. Yeah, because he got that wild herpes and he's slinging that dick around willy-nilly.
Just slanging and banging, no problem.
So, well, he had what I thought was a good excuse for why this wasn't possible. His defense was, hey, I don't fuck with big girls. I don't fuck with them like that.
And I was trying to tell you, I'm like, out of all the shit, all these allegations that are coming out, he got herpes, he's fucking a man, he's fucking a big chick. Like that was the straw that broke the camel's back, where he had to come out and just say, listen, I unequivocally do not fuck with big girls. And I'm like, not like, yo, I don't have herpes, or like, nah, I don't fuck with dudes or whatever. It was like, I just don't fuck fat chicks, just to let you know. in case you were wondering if this case was real or not, that shit's a lie. It's just they're just trying to besmirch my name. Like, yo, what about the herpes? Like, nah, don't chill. Everybody got something now.
But look, this is what I was telling you. You can't just come out and say you don't if you do, right? But
you can. You can lie all day.
Nah, you can't. You can't, because that's going to give ammo for new cases. But since this case is happening, right? He's got to find a way to try to make it seem like, yeah, that didn't happen. And what better way to say that than, I'm not attracted to that type of person. Now,
do you
Usher,
believe it?
now Usher, man, you know what? It's possible, but I kind of feel like he might have thrown a girl a bone here and there. Somebody he's not attracted to.
Throw a fucking neck bone here and there, like, yo, come through.
Fucking dick bone, dog. Come on.
I got the fucking 12-piece. Slide through.
Oh, fuck.
Slide through, about to break your fucking multiple backs. Come on.
Fuck. Yo, Eb.
Hey, listen.
Come on, Eb.
Vic, come on.
Eb.
I mean, I'm just saying, listen, I've been known to court a couple Mini Coopers in my day, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I mean, I get it. I wouldn't doubt that he smashed a big chick. I'm just saying, I'm just tripping on the fact that out of all the shit that's coming out, his main focus is on, like, I don't fuck with fucking BBWs. You know what I mean? Like,
that ain't right, Usher. That ain't right.
Yeah, why you over here body shaming, dog?
Hey, there's big, beautiful women out there, BBWs. You can't be.
What's this shit gonna do now? Like, what did, like, she was like, yo, I think what she saw was, she saw a piece of cheese, she was gonna jump on it, and she's like, yo, Precious 2 fell through, so I can't jump on that. Like, what? That's right. Fuck all that. Yo, I was watching. I was on that Facebook timeline. And I was like, why is everybody's black? Man, shut the fuck up. Okay, don't keep it funky. The minute you saw this chick come on, she's like, that bitch didn't fuck Usher. Get out of here. Like,
hey,
fucking Usher.
Yeah, she might have a chance with me, but not with Usher. Come on.
Although,
let's keep it 100.
Although, like I said, I do believe you. I'm sure that Usher has been fucked big girls. Plenty.
Yeah, sure.
Like, yo, I bet you he was like, yo, Fridays is gonna be fat girl night. Like,
oh, damn.
Like, imagine like got the wild orgy with, like, just plumpers just everywhere. Just, yo, what's popping? Yo, I got the buffet over there. Don't even trip. I got the fucking lobsters and the
crab. Wingstop got that crazy catering deal.
Yo, shit.
For Usher orgies.
Like Wingstop already knows this shit. Like, oh shit, hey.
Yo, it's Usher orgy Wednesdays.
Yo, it's code heavyweight. Code heavyweight. Oh, Mr. Raymond's putting in an order.
Yo. Send some extra ranch.
Sir, we ran out of the bucket of ranch. That's all. Shit. It was okay if we...
God,
is the blue cheese okay? Like, oh, man, I guess so. I guess we'll have to do. Yeah, man. Like, when the shit came out, I was like, damn, Usher, like, You don't want to talk about how you may not have fucking herpes or that you didn't smash a dude and gave him herpes, but you want to talk about how, like, I'm just saying, like, if it was me and like a bigger, I'd be, yeah, fuck, I don't care. I'll smash the BBW. I love them. Ones that can eat lunch with you afterwards.
Or cook you something.
Or cook me something. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Usher needs to send an apology out. It might have been true, but I don't think it played right, man.
I feel like his PR team was like, okay, listen, there's a lot of allegations coming out. We need to nip this shit in the bud right now. Okay, so
which one do you want to go after first?
Which one do you want to do first? Okay, let's go with the fat girl. Yes, that's probably the more pressing one at this moment right now, Usher. And to be quite honest with you, we need to make sure that we stop this awful rumor. You know what I mean? Now, as far as the herpes, don't worry about the herpes. Everybody got herpes. We'll probably get that
Everybody got herpes.
We'll get that $1 million Valtrex commercial. Don't even worry about it. You could be like backsliding and shit in one of the videos. Like, oh, hey. I thought my life was over, but after I saw Usher.
You gonna be kite surfing through the wheat field, Eb? Oh, man. It's too much.
Fucking time port and shit. Just like, oh, shit. Is it that time? Oh, shit. I gotta take my pill. Yeah, man. It's just rough. So, like, oh, Usher, man, like, stop playing, dog. You out here, like, you just lost, like, a big part of your fucking fan base. Trying to act like you ain't fucking fat girls. Get the fuck.
Man, come on. Stop acting like they're gonna stop listening to Usher.
That's true. Well, anyway, dog, from one person who lost a couple steps, doesn't really dance no more, to someone who never fucking dances. The queen bee, or like the old queen bee, more like a fucking
Queen C, dog. Queen C.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, Queen D. Fuck that. Yeah, she lost too many steps, and she out here trying to act like she dropped a hot ass album, man. Dropped shit in like 15 years. Your girl Mariah Carey, one of her, I guess, I don't know if it was her publicist or somebody, basically came out saying that, Mariah Carey doesn't dance because she just doesn't know how to. Mariah Carey just doesn't dance because she doesn't fucking want to dance. And I'm like, why the fuck why you have like choreographers and shit? Like, you got choreography in the show, and all she doing is just fucking like, she's not even two-stepping, dog.
She laying down on couches and shit, dog.
Just pick me up. Just take me to the front of the stage. Just stand right here. Like, yo, I'm like, you're not that popping no more where you just can't not do some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel Mariah Carey is so washed with her music that she gonna have to throw in a couple Mary J. Blige steps, dog, because she can't just be out there fucking acting like, yo, I ain't gotta dance. Like, yo, you better give me all my show. And her fucking singing is trash. I don't know if have you heard her lately? She sounds fucking old. Sound like an old dead
man.
Fuck, dog. She sounds like one of these fucking cats we got out here just screaming their lungs out when they're getting attacked.
Man, man. Let me just start by saying, I do not like Mariah Carey.
Me neither.
Yo, I don't like her face. I don't like her attitude. Yo, I for whatever reason, she just rubs me the wrong way, man.
Yeah, because she takes that diva shit entirely too far. Like, yo, I feel like Beyonce can do the shit that she tries to do, you know? And she's always besmirching, dog. She's always besmirching fucking J-Lo. Always. And I don't appreciate that.
Let me just say something, Eb. I don't think Beyonce can sing like Mariah could sing at her peak.
All right, let's go ahead and change the subject, Victor, before we lose all of our fans.
Nah. Let's stick right with it, Ed, because I like B. Don't get me wrong, and I don't like Mariah.
Expressed by Victor Guerrero Ed, do not at all in any way, shape, or
reflect
form
everyone else.
Reflect Evie on this podcast. So go ahead, Victor. Let everyone know how you feel.
Ed, I don't think at their peaks Beyonce could even come close. To be honest with you, Mariah got that crazy range, and I don't even like her, Eb. I dislike her, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I don't know what happened, dog. She ended up losing that range.
Let's call a spade, Eb.
I mean, you're bugging if you don't think that Beyonce can sing. And no, you're bugging.
I'm not saying that she can't sing. I'm not saying that she's not a better performer.
Was Beyonce... was Mariah Carey a better singer back in the day? Probably so, but... Listen to her, bro. She fucking sounds terrible. She sounds so bad. Like, bad. Like, so now she can barely sing. She's just fucking standing up on stage. I was like, yo, get this fucking washed up fucking clown off the stage. Get the fuck out of here.
Don't she have the best-selling Christmas albums in like the last 20 years or something like that?
What? I thought R. Kelly had that after you dropped that last.
Get the fuck The Chocolate Factory, a Christmas special, dog.
Trapped in the closet, the Christmas special. Like, yo. But yeah, man, anyway, the point, listen, I was going to tell you, I'm getting tired of these, like, this whole diva mentality and people being okay with them being divas. Like, yo, okay, you can sing. That's great. But, that's all you can do, though. That's all you can do. You can't do nothing else. And these bitches out here like, yo, are you fucking carrying me from spot to spot? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, Adele can sing. I ain't gonna pay $75 to go watch her.
See, now, you know, imagine if Adele threw in a couple moves, though. Like, imagine she was out there just, like, doing the Millie Rock or some shit. Like, yo, what's up?
Man. I actually like Adele, so I don't know, man. I'll probably pay before I pay for Mariah. I'll probably pay to watch Adele.
I just have no. Oh, you know, my dad loves Mariah Carey. I forgot.
Damn, dog.
No, hey, when I say loves, like my dad loves Mariah Carey, dog.
She got him feeling emotions, dog.
Dog, I'm telling you. Every time that ODB and Mariah Carey pops on, it's just like,
me and Mariah. That's a great song, though, dog.
Yo, my pops get so weak in the knees, it's not even funny, dog. He's just like yo, you can see his eye, like he gets that crazy, like, just smile on his face. I was like, shit, fuck, chill. He went with my mom last year, because you know how Mariah Carey has like a residency in Vegas. My pops and my mom went out there, and that's what my mom got him for their wedding anniversary. Yeah. And yo, man, my dad was like a kid in a candy store. Just,
he was in heaven.
Yeah, and my mom is mad corny, but like what she did was she took a picture of Mariah, like I guess there was like a cardboard cutout out there, so my mom took a picture of the cardboard cutout, and he took a picture of my pops. And she like photoshopped both of the pictures together, so it seemed like my pops and Mariah Carey were together. God damn. Yo, like it looks so whack. But my dad was like, yeah, like I think he just started having visions, like, yeah. And I was like, yo, in his mind there was an ocean behind him. And divorce papers with my mom fell through. And he's just gone, like, yo, I'm out. Fuck y'all. Me and Mariah.
So she need to give us a 2-step or something.
Yeah, man. I don't give a fuck how much of a diva you are, yo. Like, you think you just could be fucking walk up on stage and just fucking not sing and then not dance either? The fuck out of here. Sound like an episode of the Buffet Boys. Just out here. Just.
Oh, wow.
We ain't gonna sing. We ain't gonna dance.
And we sing sometimes on this podcast.
We gonna talk a lot of shit. A lot of shit. But yo, man, one other person that can't sing, Kodak Black, was out in these streets. I'm not sure if you saw this, but apparently Master P was giving him, was mentoring him a little bit. Yeah. And apparently he was charging Kodak Black for the mentorship. I was like, yo, who the fuck do you think you are? You are not Tony Robbins. Get out of here. You made make him say, come on. Like,
I don't know, man. He did more than just make him say,
What else did he make?
He made a fucking empire, dog.
I mean, yeah.
Yo, he got buku money. Come on.
That's true. But it just looked like, okay, listen. Master P looked like, even back then, he looked like he was a hustler, right? Like he was trying to make an empire. Yo, Kodak Black can't speak. Like you need to be able to speak. Like you can, you gotta learn. You gotta know how to actually speak to people. Like you need to know how to speak English. And this guy,
look, I saw the story on Academics' channel, DJ Academics' channel, and he actually brought up a good point. Rappers out here buying $500,000 chains, $1 million chains, and they can't spend a couple $1,000s to get, their head right into, with somebody that's been through the business, that has experience where, the money goes, how you lose it, how you get it.
I think that needs to be I think that I get you and I agree with you. That needs to be a program though, bro. Like that just can't be like I'm gonna kick it with you and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna send the bill in the mail. Like wait, what? I thought we were just kicking it.
No, I mean, look, as far as what Master P says, that he didn't charge him anything. He said afterwards, like, hey, like that's something that people should pay for to know how to navigate the industry. And I don't think he's wrong, man. I don't think he's wrong. I mean, I don't know if I'd pay him to do that in particular, but I get the point. Man. And it seems like a lot of these guys are rushing to break the bank. And then once they stop making money, where are they going to be?
I mean, like Antoine Walker, just
who's
that dude that works at there's a basketball player that's working like at a Starbucks now.
Oh shit! I never heard of him.
Like legit, I think it was Glenn Robinson. Was Glenn Robinson working at a fucking?
I don't know, man. That sounds wild.
I think Big Dog's working at a fucking
Big Baby Glenn.
Nah, not that guy. I guess. But anyway, all I'm saying is I get it, and you know what? I understand it. But this kind of seemed like Master P was just trying to chop it up, spit a little game. Like you can't what do you like open your mail? You got a bill with a little tank at the top. Like, hey, yo, it's gonna be $1,500. Make that out to
my man.
Make that out to Percy Miller, please.
You can make that out to cash.
And I'm thinking, well, who has he spit game to? Like, who has he helped navigate the career through? Because Little Romeo isn't popping no more. Silk the Shocker is not popping whatsoever. Like, who else has he kind of brought up through? Like who? Like I could understand. I could understand if this guy had like a track record. It was just like, man, Master P's out here just lacing everybody with game, and he's teaching you what you got to do and how to do it. But I don't know anybody that's gone through the fucking No Limit School of Business yet. So until that happens, and to be quite honest with you, imagine if like J. Cole was talking to Jay-Z, right? And Jay-Z, it seems like Jay-Z would just be like, this is an artist. I'm going to invest in it. He's a person of color. I'm trying to have him come up and then send him a wild bill. Like, come on, dog. Like that would just be like, oh, I got to pay you. I thought we was just chopping it up and you was spitting game.
Well, I mean, I can also understand it from Kodak Black's perspective where he's saying he's like, yo,
which by the way, real quick, his perspective was very difficult to get through. Because I was trying to figure out, what the fuck are you talking about?
It was, but I kind of got his points where, I'm not gonna pay for something that usually you can get for free.
Yeah,
just through conversation.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm telling you, right back to Kodak Black and trying to make out what the fuck he was trying to say. Because it took me a minute. I was like, oh, he's talking about Master P. If DJ Academics wasn't putting that little bouncy ball next to each word, I would be like, yo, what is this guy talking about? It's like when you go to another country and you're trying to be like, yo, the bathroom, el baño, pee. Allá, where? Okay, what? No, what? And you just kind of like, okay, he said somewhere over there by a palm tree. Like, nah, man, listen, that shit, I was like, bro, you should. I mean, you should be taking. Yo, I was bugging out. I'm like, yo, how is it that Kodak Black? How do you have a conversation with him? Like, he sounds like Animal Dog from the fucking Muppet Babies.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is this guy saying? Him and you know who else? Designer. Yo, Designer is fucking. That guy talks in ad libs.
Yuck mouth. Can't understand.
I would be like, I was like, I want to see these two guys have a conversation together.
Oh shit! I don't. I do not.
It's like when two babies are talking to each other. It's just like, the fuck are they saying? I don't know, but they understand each other. Like, yeah. I was like, oh shit, okay, they know something. You're just like, it's just so cute. Oh my god, what are they talking about? I don't know.
This would not be cute. You'd be squinting, trying to figure out what they're saying. I'll get a headache from that shit. I'm good.
And then Silk the Shocker comes in like, yo, don't leave me out. Hold on. Wait.
Oh, God.
Let's make this a threesome.
That's oh, shit. That would be the first time anybody brings Silk the Shocker into anything in the last 20 years.
Oh, man. Oh,
I think he's getting mentioned on this podcast more than probably anything else in the last 20 years.
Where's the check? Yo, send me. I want the check with the fucking tank.
Buffet boys, you owe us some money for talking about Silk the Shocker.
Yo, you know what? I can guarantee you right now, I wouldn't even pass it over him, dog. I wouldn't even be like, yo, cease and desist, don't ever mention Silk the Shocker's name ever again on your podcast.
Shit. Man.
Like, okay.
Hey, that would be great. We talk about that on the podcast.
DJ Academics would be like, oh.
Yo, this guy's suing some nobodies.
Yeah, look at that. A nobody suing nobodies.
Cold-blooded.
Silk the Shocker made Hot Boys. What have you guys ever done? Like, oh, okay.
All right, Em. Well, hey, we're going to move from one asshole to some dicks, Em.
Okay, whoa.
I didn't know how to make that transition.
I think we just need to move on, dog.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it.
Yo, New York? Yo.
New trend.
These subway stories, Eb, they're getting wild, man.
Oh, man. It seems like it goes down in the fucking subways. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. So, apparently, the new wave... Watch out. Hey, I'm sure your boy Drake, he's got his ear to the streets. He's about to jump on this wave, dog. He's about to stop airdropping dick pics on the subway. That is the new wave, apparently, in New York.
That is the new wave, yo. Like, and basically what it is these women are just fucking sitting in the trains and just random dudes are just airdropping dick pics for them. Just like, wow, here you go. I'm going to bless you. There you go. Did you have your morning cup of coffee? No, bam. Here's a dick pic. Did you have a bagel this morning? Bam, dick pic. Bagel. Boom. Hey, yo, you want a bear claw? Bam, here it is.
You like looking at pictures of cute dogs? Bam, dick pic.
Bam, here's a dick pic. You rifling through your feed? Bang, here you go. You know what it is.
Bang. Whatever happened to the good old days of one of them raincoats and you just flash people, dog? What happened to those days?
Oh, fuck that, dog. This is 2017, son. We moving on. What you talking about? That's just quiet. What you mean? That's wash. That's what wash perverts do, dog. This is the new and improved indecent exposure, bro. Just like, bah, here you go.
The technology age, dog. Just bam.
That's what I'm talking about. Bam, here you go for you right there. Put it on your forehead if you want.
One-eyed snake. There you go. Bam.
Bang. Little half dead put a stick on.
Yo, Eb, I don't know who would get like I would understand I can understand maybe the exhilaration of doing that if you like flash someone for real, right? Like I wouldn't do it because that shit's fucking way out of line. But I can maybe understand how someone would get the exhilaration from that. But
I don't know how, bro. Because I couldn't do it. Like, hey, what's going on?
Here's my dick, helicopter dick.
It's the dick, the Disney.
No, but how do you get any exhilaration from just dropping an airdrop on someone? I don't know,
because like, isn't the whole purpose of that is to like see somebody's reaction, I guess, or part of it, unless they're just like. Like on the other side of the subway, and they're just kind of like, here you go. And they just look at her like she about to get it.
Probably the person right next to her.
Damn, that's fucking wild. All right, I don't. Whew. Man, I mean, hey, that's what I think. I'm like, damn, women got it rough.
Yeah, man, for sure. Like, hey, I know myself, and I know the kind of shit I think sometimes, and I'm just like, man, poor women. I'm sorry.
Filthy.
I try to filter it as much as possible.
Animal.
I think I do a good job of outwardly respecting women, but I mean,
in my mind,
sometimes it's a little out of line. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you, dog, porn has completely just destroyed. Cause I mean, think about the type of shit that they be doing in porn. They be like, "Oh man, that shit looks disgusting." Well, I don't know. I mean,
let's move away from that. Man, but man,
yeah, man.
What
Dick
do you
pics
got
on the subway.
Yeah, first someone's peeing on people over here. Now airdrops, phones ain't safe no more.
Damn,
Come on.
crucial.
But my question is that you see, as the budget conscious person that I am, I don't have an iPhone. You have one, but not myself.
I have an iPhone. Right.
Don't you have to like leave your phone unlocked for someone to airdrop something to you?
Yeah, but a lot of people do that shit. It's just like, not a lot of people just like, I mean, shit. There's a lot of people that don't even put codes on their shit, bro. It's just kind of because they're just fucking lazy or just they're very open and they don't really care. So, I mean, think about it. I mean, how many people take the subway daily? You don't think at least 30 women have their shit unlocked?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm sure.
Maybe.
I'm sure. Just like you get the wild deals. There you go, girl. Hey, before your boss gives you any shit, bow, here you go.
Yo, I just trimmed my pubes. How does pattern look?
Bow.
Dick pic.
Take all that shit. Oh, you going through Instagram? Bow, here you go.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, you looking at a picture of Mitch McConnell? Well, here's another fucking picture of a turtle head. Bow, here you go.
Turtleneck, dog. Turtleneck.
Yeah. Oh, you like mushrooms? Bow, here you go.
He's a mushroom head.
What's your life like, my bang? Here you go. Yeah.
I hope nobody listening to this is a wild scumbag like that, man. But if you are, y'all need to cool it. Y'all need to chill. Y'all need to be cool, man, because this shit is wild. But
imagine though, like you just like, oh shit. But like what are chicks who just gonna start doing that, dog? Just like fucking taking fucking pictures of the choach when I'm just like fucking driving to work. Like message. Who out
airdrop.
Here? Who out here? Airdrop. Who out here sending me? Oh, okay, all right, yeah. I like see, and that's what I'm saying. I think as dudes, I mean, that would probably get your morning going. Just like a random picture of some chick's choach. You'd be like, oh shit. Okay. All right. No, let me get some coffee. All right. Shit.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Muffin. Bong.
It ain't quite the same.
Look at these labias.
It ain't quite the same. Look at these labias. It ain't quite the same, you know? It don't have the same effect.
This one's been blown out. Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right, I see you out here in these streets.
Got some miles on it. Got some miles on that.
She got a brand new transmission and a fucking repaired engine. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Do you?
Oh, you, shit. But Eb,
yeah.
Not to be outdone, Eb, with public transportation issues, Los Angeles has come up in the clutch with this next story.
What's that?
Now, Eb, you've taken Uber before, yeah?
I have taken Uber before, yeah.
Okay, so have I. I've taken it a couple times. Not too often, but a couple times. Now, picture this, Eb. You're sitting in the back of an Uber, and somebody is playing some wild-ass, like, ratchet, fucking, loud fucking music.
This fucking lit, dog. You might want to use somebody else for this. You might want somebody else for this fucking story. I'd be like, yo, turn that shit up. That's my shit right there. Yo, for real. Yo, it's like, you Uzi? Yo, throw that shit out.
All right, what if it's Yachty?
I mean,
Little Pump.
Hey, listen, you know I hate Little Pump.
Oh, that's right.
This guy's name.
But it bangs in the car.
But it does bang.
All right. All right. Somebody you don't like, and they got it cranked up. Yo, you're with your wife, and you ask the driver, hey,
can you turn down a
little bit? I'm trying to have a conversation with my wife. You know, I ain't trying to go deaf. Nah, fuck that.
Fuck you.
All right. Right. Can you let us out? Fuck that. Well, Eb, this is what happened here in LA. That's exactly what happened. So an Uber driver had her music all the way up, had some fucking wild ass music playing apparently, and the couple in the back seat had that experience and was trying to get them to turn down. And when she didn't, they decided, hey, can you let us out? She said no.
Fuck you.
So there you go. That's the beginning of a kidnapping.
Yeah, for real. That's charge number 1.
There you go. And so I was just thinking, what do you do, Eb, if you're trapped in the back of a car?
I'm swinging. Like, yo, listen, if I'm All right, cool. You don't have to turn the music down. Let me the fuck out.
Okay.
If you like, nah, I ain't gonna let you. I'm not letting you out. You catching a swift.
Yeah, and then all three of you are dying.
Swift. I don't give a fuck. You catching a swift.
Get the fuck out of here. So
first of all, she wasn't like on the freeway. I think she was on the street. Like,
all right, so
like, yo, you pulling this shit over.
So
bitch.
this
trust me.
This is what John
or I'm waiting for you to stop at the stop sign. You gonna catch a fucking hook.
That's what
G off, Vig.
Well, this is what
pulling you out.
God damn it, Ed. The passengers, they got out of the car when they had the opportunity, and apparently this guy had some issues with his leg, some troubles. He had surgery already.
Damn.
And he substantially hurt his leg to the point where they might have to amputate from the knee down.
That's fucking wild. Now,
after they got out of the car, the Uber driver didn't have enough yet and tried to run them down 3 times. Turned around, tried to hit him, tried to back up over him, try to do all this shit. And the only reason she didn't continue doing that is because when she decided to not let him over or not pull over, the couple called 911.
Damn.
So, God, man, I don't know. So now the driver and Uber are getting sued for $4.95 million, Ed.
That's a gang of bread, bro. That's a lot of money.
I know,
that's
man.
Too much.
But so,
but when you think about it, that's like, she ain't got no money, so you have to sue Uber.
Yeah.
But this is the problem. Like, man, like I always kind of have this weird feeling because you never know who you're dealing with, man. You got some unstable individuals, especially in LA.
Yeah. So this is how unstable she was, Ed. and this is why Uber's getting sued. Apparently, she already had a violent charge on her. Yeah. She had already attacked one of those people that come and serves you court papers. She attacked she attacked one of those people with an aluminum bat.
God damn.
So
yo, he's saying that she chased that dude for 2 miles in her car to process the server.
Yeah.
Yo, about to go out there, fucking put them hands on her.
Oh,
fuck
man.
Take the shit back. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
man, listen. I'm trying to figure out, like, this girl must have been, like, a big chick. Because if any, I don't give a fuck. Look, listen, you have any chick that fucking acts like that, you catching a 2-piece. No biscuit.
Damn.
2-piece, no biscuit, no fucking sides, no nothing. You going to sleep.
All of Ed's statements are not reflective of Vic's opinion.
Yeah. For real, yeah. They're not. But listen, come at me with a fucking aluminum bat trying to chase me and my wife. You gonna fucking get laid out. Like your jaw will be like, have you seen the cartoon when fucking Daffy Duck gets fucking slapdog and his fucking bill just spins around? Like, that's gonna be a chin, boo. Don't even try it.
God damn, man.
You think I'm sweet?
Them
Fuck
visuals though. Yeah. So all I'm saying is, if y'all hopping in these Ubers, you gotta be careful, man. You don't know who you're getting in with.
So if you see a girl named Destiny Riddle, just know that she's very unstable. I don't know, man. These people seem like they played it all wrong. You know what I mean? Because when you, like, if I'm in the car with my wife and we're like, yo, can you turn that fucking shit down? You know what I mean? And she's all like, nope. And I'm like, yo, this shit's loud. Can you turn it down, please? And she's like, nah, fuck that. Then I'm going to be like, okay, this bitch is crazy, right?
Yep.
So, and if I'm like, all right, just let us out. And she's like, I ain't letting you out. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to have to fucking physically assault you. And I'm going to have to put the fucking paws on you. You feel me? Like I'm gonna have to fucking duff you out, Vic. Like what else could I? Because I don't know what she gonna do, right? Yeah, I mean, I know it's a chick, but what am I? My wife ain't gonna beat her up. You know what I mean? Like she ain't gonna do that. So it's like I'm just gonna have to fucking catch a fade real quick. So or like this is what you do. First of all, how do you not like when you get to a stop sign? Why don't you just fucking open the doors and bounce? Right?
Child locks, dog. Child locks.
Okay, so then there you go. So you come to a stop sign, you gonna catch the wild fucking hook from me, like just hard as fuck. And I'm gonna keep punching the shit out of you. You know what I mean? And then we gonna get out, dog. I'm telling you, we getting out. Straight up. I'm not And that ain't gonna happen to me. So did he run her over, or was he just running away?
She tried to hit him like 3 or 4 times.
I'm trying to envision this in my head, how this looks. Like, I just feel like they're just like in this deserted fucking alley.
That's what I thought. I thought like
they're just like stuck. Like, oh,
I thought like LA River or something, dog.
Yeah, like fucking Terminator 2 and shit. When he's in the fucking
yep.
And it's like, oh, where do we go? Just fucking start running side to side like Apocalypto. Just start running in zigzags.
Fuck,
damn,
man.
That's fucking wild, dog. That is so true. Like, nah, man, fuck that. I'm fucking slapping the shit out of you. I'm slapping fire at you. I'm gonna put you out. We gonna get out by any means necessary.
All right, man, but we want to give you all an opportunity. Who's wilder, L.A. or New York? What's up? What story's wilder?
I don't know. You put that out, man, because I think New York. Every time I see some shit on fucking World Star, it's either from New York or from some southern state. I mean, let's keep it funky.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
Let's keep it all the way funky. The one good thing that California does have is the Raiders. You see it all day, ready gang.
Yeah,
we out here. Yo, your boy Marshawn was out here fucking being Marshawn.
Yeah, man.
Know? And I respect this man 100 times more because over the weekend the Raiders had a preseason game against the whack ass Arizona Cardinals.
Yep.
By the way, who the fuck is the Cardinals fan? Like who's buying tickets to go see Carson Palmer and Larry Fitzgerald?
I mean, if you live in Arizona, I guess.
I guess. I'm just like, yo, Larry. Who's trying to watch Larry Fitzgerald? Dog?
Man, I like Larry Fitz, man. Don't do that, dog. Don't, come on.
Man, that guy's like seven.
Come on,
years,
dog. He's a legend. You can't. Come on, man.
Whatever.
Come on, dog.
Larry Fitzgerald, you can get out of here. Fuck you and that fucking University of Phoenix commercial. Get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
Yo.
Wow. Why so much hate?
Carson Palmer, another fucking
fuck that
whack
guy.
ass.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you and Matt Leinart.
What? What? I can't hate Carson Palmer?
Everyone can hate Carson.
Oh, he was a Raider. Don't you remember?
Yeah.
A bad Raider.
I remember he was playing. He didn't do shit with the Raiders, and then he went to like fucking Arizona and was just like throwing like 400 yards. Then again,
Carson pick six. Fucking.
Yo, you remember that? There was like, man, if y'all don't remember when Carson Palmer was playing for the Raiders, there was like a stretch of like 3 or 4 weeks where this guy was throwing an interception for a touchdown every single game. Sometimes 2. I was like, yo, why are we paying this guy money? And then he left and he went to Arizona and he fucking damn near won a Super Bowl. I'm like, okay. Anyway, our line was pretty trash.
Anyway, let's get back. Let's get back.
So don't get me. You know what happens when you get me on a tangent?
Let's get back to the
everywhere.
point.
It's like a rabbit hole for me, man. Like you start talking about the Raiders, and then next thing I know, and I'm just like, yo, I'm crying and shit, thinking about this tuck rule game, and then this whole fucking podcast just turns into a fucking Raiders podcast.
Damn it, right. Jesus.
Anyway,
Christ.
So our boy Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch, for the preseason game against the Cardinals during the
national anthem.
Marshawn Lynch was photographed sitting down.
Yep.
And of course there was like a mini uproar, you know.
Yeah.
And there was a statement that came out where Marshawn basically said, I've been doing this shit for fucking years. So I've been doing this shit for like the last 6 years. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. But it was crazy because Jack Del Rio, the coach for the Raiders, kind of spoke to him and said, hey, listen, I believe in people standing up for the national anthem. And he said, well, I've been doing this shit for 6 years and I don't intend to stand up now when I didn't before. And Jack Del Rio was like, well, you know what? Hey, I believe in it, but I respect you as a man, so it's all good. Which I respect the man as well.
There you go. Yep.
So my question is, since everybody wants to make this big fucking issue about Colin Kaepernick, there are a bunch of players in the NFL who don't stand for the national anthem. A lot of them just fucking sit.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to understand what the selective morality for some players regarding, oh, he's not standing up for the national anthem, but other people not. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Marshawn.
Yeah.
I think that's fire. I'm so excited. And, hey, more power to you. Listen, you know what I mean? People have the right and they can exercise it any way they want to. But I'm trying to figure out, why is it that Colin Kaepernick is catching so much flack for some shit that so many other players are doing.
You know what? I think he was vocal about it, right? Like, I agree with him too. I think it's great that he protested that. I'm with him. I get it. But someone has to be the fall guy, right?
You need a scapegoat.
Someone has to be the scapegoat. And he was at the wrong place at the wrong time, man. He kind of fits the perfect idea for the scapegoat. Because he fits the description of something they can use, right? He's black. They could use,
Not only that.
They could use that against him.
Yeah.
And
he's vocal.
And he's vocal. He's vocal about it. And the perceived skill level, he went to a Super Bowl and didn't win it. So that the perception that he's not a winner also helps that cause to kind of make him look bad. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was just a lot of things at the right time, like wrong time for him, you know, but everything that fell together at the right time kind of made him the scapegoat. Marshawn's got a Super Bowl. Would have had 2 if Pete Carroll wasn't an asshole. You know, can't knock the pedigree. A lot of other players that are doing it too, they have enough clout to not fall for it, or they don't have enough clout to really be a big problem.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, like I said, I think the one thing, especially for Marshawn, is the fact that he's not vocal, man. He doesn't really talk. He's not out there like that. You know what I mean? Like, no, you rarely ever hear him talk. When he was in the Super Bowl, he's not very vocal in that aspect. And I think Colin Kaepernick was very vocal.
Well, he's vocal. He's not vocal, and he is at the same time. He's always represented where he's from, and he's always let people know we need to give people from Oakland a shot. You know, always bigged up Oakland, and you know, at the same time, he keeps to himself. He doesn't really like the limelight like that. Like when he's in it, he kind of sometimes embraces it, and like whatever. You know, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, not what you expect me to do. And this is something where he probably didn't even care if somebody says something or not. Like he said, he's been doing it for a long time, and just because he is who he is, you know, he's his own guy, that everybody's like, well, just leave it alone. That's Marshawn, you know?
Yeah.
So
I feel you.
So big up to him, man. I don't have any problem with what he's doing. You know, if you do, I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. So, you know, I'm going to keep watching Raider games. I'm going to keep watching NFL games. You know, I think it's going to be interesting to see who is and who isn't. You know? Yeah. So
absolutely. Well, listen, again, big shout out to Marshawn Lynch because I'm excited. And that's one guy you don't want to press.
Nope.
Like he looks like Marshawn Lynch looks like if you were to like, yo, what's poppin', motherfucker, and just like let you out.
Yo, and he's gonna keep it all the way funky too if you ask him the wrong question. Something you don't want to know, something you don't want to hear, and you still ask the question. Think he's gonna be tame or he's gonna be
politically correct.
No, he's gonna let you know. So I respect Marshawn. I always have actually. Even though he was a Seahawk, I always liked him. I don't like the Seahawks, but yeah, there you go.
From the soil.
So man,
my collar player partner.
So Ed.
Well, from one dude that can fucking put the hands on you to someone else who definitely can put the hands on you. So our boy Zebo, you know what I mean? Zebo was out here. He was out here. I think he was at like Nickerson Gardens for what? I have no idea. I don't know what Zach Randolph is doing in the fucking projects for no apparent reason. He has no business being in the projects, making the type of money that he's making, knowing what he's gone through over the course of his career, and the perception that a lot of people have of him as it is. You know what I mean? So our boy, Zach Randolph, was out here just fucking getting into some off-season training. You know what I mean?
A healing regimen, Eb. A healing regimen.
Yeah, that's right. Yo, hey, listen, everyone has what they got to do. You know what I mean? And his was like, yo, listen, I'm out here. I'm with the doctor. I'm with the real doctor.
Dr. Green Thumb?
Dr. Green Thumb. Zach Randolph was arrested last weekend. Apparently, he had over 2 pounds of marijuana on him.
Dumb. What the fuck?
Yeah. I was like, so he got arrested and he's being charged with, what was fucking like the amount of weed that he had plus intent to sell because of the amount of fucking weed that he had. Which I was like, yo, listen, in California, I think it's legal to have a pound which is a lot of fucking weed, yo. Like, if you've never like smoked or been around that or ever chopped it up or bagged it up, you don't know that a pound of marijuana is a lot of weed.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of, it's a lot of weed, right? Why the fuck would you be walking around with 2 pounds of weed in the hood in the projects?
No, that's not even the right question. Why, as an NBA player, a current NBA player making money, having an entourage, I'm sure, why would you be carrying anything at all?
You got your mans to do that, man. Like, you got the fall guy. That's who you keep on your payroll. Like, why I was bugging out because I'm like, why the fuck are you out here? First of all, you're Nickerson Gardens. That's strike number 1.
Yep.
You're in Nickerson Gardens late. That's strike number 2. Okay. And you got 2 pounds of weed, which is strike number 3. Why can't you hold a pound and have your mans hold a pound, or just have your mans hold both pounds?
Yeah. What
kind of shit is that, Vic? Like, yo, listen, and not only that, when one time rose up, Zebo was like, okay, I'm a multi-million-dollar NBA basketball player. What would be the best course of action for me to do at this point? I know what it is. I'm going to run away. So, nah, you don't, the fuck? How's your big ass sick? Yo, Zebo can barely run on the fucking basketball court. What makes you think your big 6'7" ass is going to be jogging in jean shorts and Nickerson Gardens with 2 pounds of weed on you? Like you was out there like distributing. What kind of shit is that, yo? Like, listen, I love Zebo. As a matter of fact, every time he would fucking punk the shit out of
Paul Gasol,
Blake Griffin, because he used to like look like he wanted to put hands on Blake. Every time he did it, I loved it. And I think Zebo's just like, he's real, he's raw. It's just like, it is what it is. This is who I am. Either hate me or love me. If you don't, I really don't give a fuck, right? But come on, man. You've been a ball player for how many years? You went through a bunch of shit back in the day. You just signed a $24 million contract, and now you got damn near felony possession with intent to sell.
Like, stupid, dog. That's bottom line. It's stupid.
I'm just saying, Vic. But like, what disappoints me the most is the people that he's surrounding himself around would be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing out here?" Like, there's. Like, unless you're shooting a music video, you should not be out here right now. Just fucking, like, you got too much to lose, Vic. Like, right? Like, you got way too much to lose right now. Like, most of those people in Nickerson Gardens don't have much to lose, or at least in comparison to what Zach Randolph could lose.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing out there? And then you run from the cops? You're an easy target, my man. Like, you're not, like, where you go hide?
I'm gonna hide behind these shrubs.
Yo,
my head's sticking out, bro.
Yo, I'm just gonna park up right here, right next to this post. Like, that. Ain't even gonna see me. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Dumbass, Eb. Dumbass. That's all I can say. Dumbass. Well, I mean, first of all, for the most part, weed is legal in California ever since January 1st. But it's not all the way legal yet, and it's not legal federally yet. So how about you take some precautions and stay within the boundaries of what the legalities are?
Absolutely. You know what's super wild is I sent you the story because for some reason, man, I started talking about Zach Randolph.
Yeah.
And then I just spiraled out of control with Zach Randolph
one
in
of
his
those?
fucking life. Yeah. Because for some fucking reason, some odd-ass reason, I thought that Zach Randolph was the Kobe stopper. I don't know why.
No,
and I was like,
man.
And so then I was like, oh shit. No, I was like, that's Ruben Patterson. But as I was searching that, I came across a fucking story, Vic.
A gem.
A fucking gem. And if you guys can get your fucking hands on it, you will not be sorry. That is all I can tell you.
We'll post it.
You will not be sorry. Trust me when I tell you, yo, the stories that Mr. Bonzi Wells,
Bonzi booger on his face Wells,
fucking washed reference to Bonzi fucking Wells, came out with the wild fucking snitch story for the whole fucking Trailblazers team from between, I think it was like 2000 to like 2004. And if y'all don't remember, back in the day, like the Trailblazers had a lot of shit popping. Like they had Zach Randolph, Ruben Patterson was going through his shit. A couple other players was getting like fucking popped left and right.
Scotty,
so
Rashid.
Scotty was
Steve Smith.
But the thing was, for a moment, like, you know, they were known as the fucking Portland Jailblazers.
Yup.
Because of all the shit that was going on in the locker room, and then motherfuckers was getting arrested, and like, but by the way, they had a pretty solid fucking team. This is a team that almost beat the Lakers to get to the finals. You know what I mean? But if it wasn't for, you know, Kobe and Shaq, come on, stop all that shit. It's quiet for you.
Hey, wait a second. Hey, look at you trying to move in on my team like this, all right?
We ain't got time for all.
All right. We ain't got time for that this episode. Come on.
Just like you.
All right.
Just like
all right,
you,
come on.
Just fucking like you.
All right. We could have been arguing about this. Just go.
I'm sorry, Vic. What, dog? Are we fucking running out of studio time? Is that what it is? Is the conductor of the train like, hey guys, come on, we're coming to our stop. Like,
Jesus
cut
Christ,
it out.
Eb, come on, Eb.
Jesus, I'm sorry, Vic. Keep looking at your watch. Anyway, the Trailblazers, again, back in the day, were kind of known as the Jailblazers. So your man Bonzi Wells was out here dropping the wild tea. And some of these stories are fucking wild. I mean, wild. And one in particular, Vic, was, again, I went from Zach Randolph to like, oh no, shit, it was Ruben Patterson.
Yep.
So for those that don't know, Ruben Patterson, when he came to the Trailblazers, he was kind of involved in some legal issues. He had some alleged rape case with his fucking nanny.
Yep.
And Sean Kemp came up to him with a fucking briefcase full of pictures of nannies and was just like trolling the shit out of him, like left and right. But the best one ever was apparently Ruben Patterson was like just, you know, trying to bang one out in the locker room to a fucking Victoria.
That made it sound like he had someone in there. He was trying to jerk one out, all right?
Okay, so Ruben Patterson was masturbating pretty much. He was fucking just rubbing one out real quick, and someone pulled up on it, and he was rubbing one out to a fucking Victoria's Secret catalog. Which I was like, the fuck? You like, how old are you, 12?
Yo, that's
12-year-old.
That's an upgrade from the Sears catalog, all right?
Yo. So Damon Stoudemire actually caught him. Damn, man, that reference.
Damn. Mighty
so anyway,
Mouse.
Damon Stoudemire caught Ruben jacking off to a Victoria's Secret catalog, and from that day on, Ruben Patterson was known as Lubin Ruben.
God damn.
And that name came from our boy Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace was out here Lubin fucking Ruben.
Yo, Rashid's a fucking savage, dog. God damn.
Now, there's another story. Also, if y'all don't remember who Darius Miles was, we do, because he was out here in L.A. He used to play for the Clippers.
Yep.
And this guy caught the stupid contract. Like, he got bread, but he was fucking trash. Like, he was cool with a minute when, you know, Quentin Richardson was kind of throwing those dimes and he was banging. But other than that, trash. He got traded to the fucking Trailblazers also. So one of the funnier stories from this is, again, our boy Rasheed Wallace, who would, obviously this guy's fun to be around. Darius Miles was in the fucking locker room and Rasheed Wallace ran up in there butt ass naked, fucking picked his dick up and showed him his balls and be like, yo, look, the second biggest bust in the room. I was like, what the
And then he would look right at Darius Miles. Right in his face. He would look directly at him. Oh, man. Like I said, Rasheed was a fucking savage. Yo, as much as he had a lot of conflict with the Lakers in that time, I loved Rasheed Wallace, all right? That guy, straight beast.
Yeah, I remember when Rasheed Wallace went from like post-up player to, hey, you know what? I can shoot threes too. I'm out here. I'm gonna start chucking. And he had like the flattest shot ever, man. Him and Sam Perkins.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, but that's
flattest fucking shit.
That's because Sam Perkins had like a negative vertical. Like, that's the first man I ever seen that got lower when he jumped. All right, so I don't know, man. Stories in here are wild, and even what we read were still excerpts from the full stories. So I really want to get my hands on the entire, pretty much fucking snitch paper, dog. Because I don't know, man, these stories are hilarious.
And I could just imagine, and then you fucking add Zach Randolph into the mix, who was, Zach Randolph back in the day, Vic. Yo, he looked like, it's funny. Like, I was tripping because I was like, oh shit. I always thought that Zach Randolph looked like he used to sell dope, and I was like, yo, yep. Is that what he's been doing during his offseason? I fucking knew it.
Man, I knew it. I had forgot that he was on that team though. But hey, you're right. Man. You're right. You look like some dude you fucking go to the liquor store and he'd be like, "Hey, I saw your nickel bag. What you need, a nickel bag?
What you need? I got a dub." Back in the day when people were trying to sell you chronic, dog, and give you like half a gram and shit for $20, be like, nah,
damn, hell no. Then he'd hop in the fucking Cutlass and fucking burn out.
He'd fucking dip out. Yeah, nah, man. So listen, Zach Randolph, you need to chill. I don't know what the fuck you doing. Yeah, the crazy thing, the crazier part about that was, as Zach Randolph and the other dude that was with him started taking off from the police, as they left, I guess there was a big ass crowd that was already out there that was just, I guess they were just chilling with him, like smoking, drinking, partying and shit. They got fucking pissed off and started attacking the police, dog. They started attacking the squad cars, dog. Fucking busting the windows out, like trying to flip cars. Which, this just goes to show you, all you motherfuckers in these little fucking podunk towns are trying to hold these fucking rallies and marches and shit, and these KKK marches. Don't try that shit out here. Because you try that shit out here, it's going to be fucking quiet for you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. You come out anywhere going towards South Los Angeles, it is over for you. Done. You could try to hold those little rallies in in Orange County, but you bring that shit out here to the heart of LA, it is a wrap.
Yep.
Wrap for you.
Well, that was your transition to our next story.
Transition to these Charlottesville riots.
Yeah, man. Well, we usually try to keep it light, and but we
can still keep it light, Vic. We can still keep it light. Don't be a somber, Vic. Dog. Don't keep it somber. Don't bring the show down, Vic.
But we're a voice of the people, Eb, so we got to keep it real. So y'all know what's going on in Charlottesville, man, and we don't gotta preface it too much, but there was some fascist right wing protests for this statue that's getting taken down, and there was counter protesters out there trying to let their voice be heard, and there was some violence that ended up happening, and in particular there was one man named James Fields that ran his car into a group of people, and coward. Yep, fuck that guy. And he ended up killing one woman and injuring 19 people. He's being charged with second-degree murder, 3 counts of malicious wounding, and failing to stop at a scene of a crash. I hope that there's more charges added later on for, domestic terrorism and whatnot, but that's yet to be seen. I mean, we got to start by saying this guy's a fucking coward. He was kind of emboldened by the political discourses going on right,
Yeah, man. So and I was telling a couple other people, and I posted up on Facebook too. If this guy had a fucking hijab on when he did that shit, he would have automatically got hit with that fucking terrorist fucking hit and murder. But for whatever reason, this guy's getting second-degree murder. Yeah, like that looked pretty fucking intentional to me, and it looked like domestic terrorism to me. Yep. You know what I mean? You're attacking people that don't have the same views as you do. And he was like 20 years old. 20 fucking years old. Yep. And you out here, and I hope they treat you just as right as you treated those individuals that you ran over and hit in jail. I hope to God they make you feel nice and comfortable and those bunk beds stay nice and warm for you every single night so you can remember what you did.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, it's hard, man, because there's so much going on, right? There's so much that's already been said about this, Eb. The one thing I haven't heard a lot of people talking about is the correlation with the southern states and the Confederate flag and the ideals of the Confederacy being linked to this. A lot of people are really not trying to correlate them together. But I've heard a lot of people prior to this say, oh, well, the Confederate flag represents heritage. You know, it doesn't represent slavery. But this is what you're protecting when you're protecting that. You're protecting Nazis that were literally hailing Hitler, taking swastika flags around along with that flag. And for anyone, and you know what? I've seen some Southern, I've talked to a black Southern person that is all about the stars and bars, and I didn't get it, man. I still don't get it. And I'm sure there's many more out there, but this is what they're protecting. And I hope more people see what's going on. This is what they're protecting. This is who they're protecting. This is what the heritage they're protecting. So, as a matter of fact, you sent me a fucking wild ass picture today of some Mexican kid or a guy no more than 30 probably, and he had a sign that said that Mexicans fought alongside the Confederacy, or some Mexicans, I guess. And I'm not sure of the accuracy of that. It might be true, but that's not something to be proud of. I never understood where the pride is that you were on the wrong side of history. In Germany, they don't have their kids learn about, you know, Hitler in a positive light, or all the different
atrocities.
Yeah, all the different officers and stuff, you know, like they don't see them as heroes in any form. And for some reason, here in our country, we have statues and schools where black and brown kids go, where they wouldn't have been welcome there or by that person that they're honoring. So, I wanted to kind of put my finger on that and make sure I put my opinion out there.
Like I said, man, it's fucking nuts that these people still come out, are still trying. I feel weird because there's a lot. I've seen this lately on Facebook where it's just like, yo, the United States fought to beat Nazis and this and that, and yeah, you're Nazis. And in my mind, I'm like, yes and no. You know, I don't think the United States went to Germany just to defeat Nazism. You know, They went because they were afraid that this guy was just gaining entirely too much power, and was gonna fucking take over the world. Yeah. Just like the same thing they did with communism, and it's all the same shit. So this whole notion
could have been named anything. You're right.
Yeah, so this whole notion that the United States was, fighting against Nazis and they don't stand for it and blah 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 blah. Maybe to an extent, but let's also remember that it doesn't. Anybody that comes and tests, the superpower that is the United States. It doesn't matter if you're fucking China, North Korea, Japan. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are. You ain't taking no money out of our mouth. You ain't taking no money out of our pockets and no food. So I don't give a fuck if you're a Nazi or what. But at the end of the day, this fucking country was built on black and brown people. Yep. On their backs. Solely on their backs. And
don't forget Asian people too, man. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Don't forget
the railroads.
Yeah, railroads. Yeah.
And so, at the end of the day, yeah, I guess to an extent it's un-American. But to be quite honest with you, that's as American as this country has ever been. It's based around fucking racism. Europeans are just trying to take over as much as they possibly can. And fucking, hey, listen, we're going to fucking enslave as many Indians as we can, all the way from fucking Central America all the way up to North America. And then we're going to enslave black people and bring them over from Africa and have them build this country fucking brick by brick. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I'm glad that there's people out there that are at the very least trying to fight for it, which is crazy because a lot of the people that were actually there, I didn't see that much color there, dog. It seemed like it was just a bunch of white people fighting white people to the point where I was just like, yo, who the fuck, yo, who's Antifa? Yo, who the Nazis? I don't know. They're just a big old fucking clusterfuck of like white Cheeto puffs going at it. So I didn't know who was who. But, I mean, it is what it is, dog. I mean.
And they got to start bringing sports rules into these riots. Like, y'all wear dark colors, we'll wear light colors, so we know
who. Skins.
Yeah, we go shirt to skins, so we know who we're rooting for.
You wear the orange bibs, and we'll just go t-shirts. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I swear to God, I was like, yo, okay, who the bad guys in this one? I'm like, yeah, who the fuck the bad guys are? Yeah, you know, it's funny, you mentioned Germany. A story came out in the Washington Post that it was a fucking American tourist, of course, in Germany who got real drunk, ended up going out into the middle of some fucking square in Germany and did the fucking
Hail Hitler.
Hail Hitler, and he got fucking got duffed out by like 5 Germans. Yo, they beat the shit out of him.
I don't know if you know the current punishments and shit for putting a positive light on Hitler in Germany. If you say that the Holocaust never happened, or you kind of, put a positive spin on the Holocaust, you get in a lot of trouble.
What's a lot of trouble?
Jail time, my friend.
Whoa, shit.
Yeah, like you getting locked up. Yeah, no, for real. Damn. That's why Mein Kampf, which was Hitler's book.
Get you out here dropping the wild references, man. Check you out. Hey.
Yeah, Mein Kampf was illegal in Germany way longer than it was illegal here in the U.S. Really? It was published here way before it was in Germany. Like, it took a lot of fighting to get, like, the idea that, the press is free, and I you know what, it should be available, right? I get it, but I don't want to read that shit, but I get it. You shouldn't really suppress whatever. But anyway, the Germans are for real when it comes to that. Yo, they are trying to rebuild their image. They try to rebuild
the brand.
Yeah, they're trying to rebuild the brand. Like, yo, they got caught with that wild dick pic out there. And they try
to like you have to go to church. Yeah. You have to go to church every Sunday. I need to make sure that you're in there when fucking TMZ comes out. You need to be you holding a baby. Okay, go in there. Make sure you have your fucking rosary on. All right, you're gonna be doing a lot of fucking helping the community. We're gonna turn you around.
So yeah, man. So I believe that. I believe that if you go out and do some shit like that, most likely you're not gonna get praised. You're probably gonna get your ass beat. And that's what happens. He got his ass beat. That's what happens, and
man. It's crazy that Germany has a fucking rule like that, yet our fucking president is out here just like, it's very bad on both sides. On both sides, very bad.
both sides. Yeah, man.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's an idiot. Yo, what a time to forget how to tweet, huh? What a fucking time to forget how to tweet.
So while that riot was going,
yeah,
and once it ended, your man Jason Kessler, who is now apparently the new leader of the Unite the Right, which is the alt-right movement, same day he went on his little Instagram live and just started letting all the mayonnaise devils know that we're gonna have a fucking rally. We're gonna have a rally tomorrow. But see, listen, when I say mayonnaise devil, if it doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you. If it does, you're right. If it does, the fuck.
True.
Chill out, Vic. Jesus Christ. Anyway, he went on Instagram live and basically was, just trying to hype up the whole rah-rah movement. He was going to have a rally on Sunday. So he's on Instagram live, just talking a bunch of rah-rah. Like, yo, this guy was Vic. He was acting like, you know what I mean? Like, he was on them old Smack DVDs. Like, yo, man, catch me out here whenever you want it. We can run the fade, however you need it. Come see me. It's me and you.
Like, y'all pussy. Catch a fair one. Y'all pussy. Y'all don't want it. Y'all some pussy.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Victor. And that's exactly what he said, actually. He said, yo, we ain't fucking pussies. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if you want it, you ain't gonna stop us no more. We out here. Just, yo, like, he was talking some shit. Like, you would think that this dude was about it. He was with the shits.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess, I mean, some people fucking pulled that bluff, dog. They pulled that card. And Jason Kessler showed up on Sunday for his little press conference to talk about Unite the Right. And, of course, hey, listen, he was met with a lot of backlash and a lot of people not with the shits. It got so bad that he was there for about 5 minutes before he got confronted. And, well, hey, listen, by viewing the IG Live video that I saw, I was thinking, like, okay, this guy is like, yo, I'm not with it. You know what I mean? Run up and get done up, right? Well, they ran up and he got fucking done up. So Jason Kessler was through his little crazy 5-minute, interlude before someone ran up on him like, yo, get the fuck out of my city. And someone tried duffing him real quick. He started running and someone tackled his ass. And next thing you know, all of fucking Charlottesville PD was, no, we got to get him out of here. Let's get, dog, this guy was running like, go. Yo, hey, listen, he got ran the fuck out. He got ran out of town.
For having that loud ass mouth that he had, he fucking didn't. Okay, first of all, the people that ran up on him didn't really swing, didn't have any weapons. Like, they got in his face. And he started like shriveling up, dog, like a fucking, like a small dick shook in a cold pool, dog.
Damn.
Yo, he started like curling up. And then when they started getting in his face for real, then he started like running away. And one dude gave him like this weird, like whack ass fucking uppercut, like to the side.
He gave him that old school player punch, dog. Yeah, like that fucking like a word.
Body
real
shot,
quick, just
body shot. And that was enough to like scare him away. And he's over here stumbling in bushes and fucking getting scared. Yeah, and when he fell to the ground, that's when the PD was like, "Oh, we gotta get this motherfucker out. He's gonna get killed."
Not with it, Vic. Not with the shit. So, like, I'm telling you, like you said, as much shit as he was talking, and as much as he was trying to act brolic.
Yeah, who the pussy now? Who the pussy now? I know you love that, Eb.
Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it. So, you know what? JC Kessler, eat a dick. A big dick.
From the back. Twice.
3 times. Yo, like, he's out here like he's really about that life, Vic. And I'm telling you, like, that's Charlottesville.
Yep.
That's fucking Charlottesville.
That ain't Atlanta.
No, fuck
that ain't New Orleans.
I'm really waiting for him to come out here in LA, dog, because they are gonna get stomped the fuck. And that's what's funny to me is it seems like these guys know where to go.
Oh, for
like,
sure.
They know where to go.
For sure.
Like they feel like they may have, and that's probably because
that's the pussy way. That's the pussy way.
That is a pussy way. That's right.
Hey, I've been saying pussy too much.
You need to say it. That needs to be your fucking new thing. Like, I like it. I like it a lot. I need to let people
more than
know
eat a dick, dog. More than eat a dick.
I like you, pussy. Just like Dikembe used to call people, dog, you pussy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like Mamadou Diallo, you pussy.
Pussy.
Anyway, man, like, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for these guys to come out here with their fucking tiki torches and their fucking Uggs. You know what I mean? Like,
did you see that Richard Spencer also got bagged up and he got maced in the face?
He got his ass whooped again?
He got knocked to the ground and he got maced.
Damn.
Yo, I love it.
I thought that's why I heard that's the reason why he wasn't the face of the All Right no more. They were like, yo, you's a bitch, dog. Yep. You got fucking snuffed on video. We can't have that shit no more. And they put this other fucking Herb on there, and now he got fucking duffed out and thrown to the ground. Man. So now who are they going to fucking put up there?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Remember I was telling you about these fucking, factualized trusts. People.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You forgot to talk about that. Yeah, the factualized trust. Listen, man, you motherfuckers, I swear to God, you guys, I don't know if it's just trying to pass the time or you just guys ain't got some shit to do. Like, I got to pay bills. I wouldn't have time to come up with these wild conspiracy theories. And Just like you were telling me, Vic, about these fucking sovereign citizens, which to me, when you were explaining it to me, like I'm like, yo, this just sounds like a fucking dickhead at the store who's just like, what do you mean I can't get a return on this? I know it's 35 days, but technically you guys I have the receipt and it's on my phone. You should be like, shut the fuck up. Like, yo, how much time do you have on your fucking hands? So I came across one of the craziest fucking conspiracy theories that I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
And Vic apparently had heard this, but it's just a slight variation. Yeah. Slight variation. So a factualized trust. Apparently there are people out in this world who believe that the minute that you are born, you are automatically born like a trust account given to you by the U.S. Treasury.
A trust fund.
But it's a secret. Why? I don't know. Apparently what these people believe is that your social security is your account number and your date of birth is like your fucking policy number. And all you need is your social security card, and it's like a never ending ATM machine. So like you don't put any money into it, you just take money out of it. There are a grip of people out here who 100% believe this shit and are out here trying to pay bills with their social security number and routing numbers. And Vic was telling me like, yo, some of these people are fucking scammers.
Yeah.
But some of these people actually believe that this is true, that the United States government is withholding all this money from you. And the only reason that you don't know about it is because that's how they keep their money. But the minute you find out, you just have to go through like these crazy fucking like wild hoops and all this paperwork. But once you get it, you get it. You are set for life. And you know, the funny thing, Vic, is I went online because you know what happens when you start getting into this shit?
That spiral.
You go down that. Yeah, that crazy rabbit hole. So I went on YouTube and I started watching these videos, and the comments, Vic, I was like, how many fucking gullible people are out here in this fucking world, man? Because literally, like, the entire feed was like, oh, this shit is like, yo, this worked for me. I just went on, and it wasn't like, yo, I just paid off my house or I paid this. It was like, I was on eBay and I just ordered, I ordered a knife set and I paid for it. But hold on. The craziest shit, like, yo, they would put that right, like, it works. And then someone would comment, like, yo, how'd you do it? Because mine came back. And then, like, some more people, and then, like, you would look, you know, you could tell that you could see the dates and shit in between each comment. So, like, the original poster at the bottom was like, oh, they just declined my payment and it just came back.
Oh,
like,
shit.
They said they couldn't find the account. I'm going to try again, though. And I was just like, yo, like, is this the new challenge? You were like, what the fuck? Like, yo, literally people were like going back. Like, people were like, yo, how does it work? He's like, yo, if it goes through, you good. I'm like, yo, you're just scamming.
No shit.
You're just scamming eBay. You're going to get arrested.
Hey,
like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's as good a chance of me just pulling out random ass numbers.
Yeah, right? And it working.
Yeah. If it works, I guess, right?
But you gonna go to jail for fucking... You're gonna go to jail for fucking identity theft.
Well, that's okay, because I ordered a bunch of Coke cans, you know.
You're gonna be out there straight, dog. You're gonna be fucking blowing backs out left and right.
Yo, Eb, it's funny that you brought that up to me because, like you were saying, I did hear about that. I heard about this in high school. There was some, bless this kid's heart, but he had a lot wrong with him.
Did he have cross eyes?
Yeah, he was cross-eyed, and he would use a little telescope to look at the overhead projector. But man, bless his heart, he had a lot wrong with him, and he also thought a lot of conspiracies was true. He said the bread companies were making white bread to block your intestines so you could die on bread or some shit like that. But he also told me about this, Ed, and the only difference was it was called the stick man. And, and the stick man, essentially, if you ask the government for your stick man, apparently they pay you whatever you want.
Yeah, what the fuck?
They just don't pay everybody because nobody knows about it. Like, what the fuck?
Like, see, that's the thing. I feel like it started off as a stick man, and they're like, yo, no one's going to believe this shit. We got to come up with something a little more...
Yo, that title ain't
a little more
popping.
intricate.
That title is not popping.
you gonna sell me? Hey, listen, everybody gets a stick man. What? Get the fuck out of here.
Stick man.
Like, actually, you know what? No, the U.S. Treasury actually starts a trust fund for you from the date that you're born.
Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds better.
That sounds legit. And Vic, they got like documents out. Like these motherfuckers are signing this shit in blood, Vic, like signature and thumbprint just in blood. I was fucking wilding. I was like, what the fuck? Like these people are actually out here. Yeah, and then man, you told me about these sovereign citizens. I was like, oh.
Yo, that rabbit hole, Eb, is deep. That rabbit hole is nuts. Hey, if y'all want to waste like 7 hours of your life in one day, just start YouTubing sovereign citizens, because these motherfuckers are dumb, but this shit is interesting as fuck.
I'm just trying to figure out, how do these people live their life? Like, that just seems like a very difficult life to live.
yeah,
believing in shit like that.
You're right.
What I mean? And being able to get through it. Like, imagine if you're at work and someone comes up to you and it's just like, hey, Tom, my name's not Tom. That's the name of my corporation. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, no, don't pay me. Pay my corporation.
Yeah, you pay my corporation. That's what. So a sovereign citizen essentially believes that your name, the way the government knows it, which is in capital letters, is representative of a corporation. So like Ebby, the citizen, is different than Ebby, the corporation, purely based on the way it's written in capital letters on paper.
Capital letters.
So
like that. That's what sets you apart.
That's a stipulation. Letters. Yeah, that's a difference. Capital letters.
Lord.
These motherfuckers are dumb. I swear.
No, it's just hoodwink, dog. Like people are like. I think what it is people. I think it's the people that have felt like they've just been fucking down. Because I was reading these comments, man, and some of these people really were, typing how down and out they were. And I think when you get to that point, you are looking for like anything.
Any more so,
anything. Yeah, like some lady was out there like, yo, my husband had surgery, can't work, I got 2 kids, and I'm just like, damn, boo, you are wasting way too much time, because you could have filled out an application, put that in, got yourself a job, but instead you on YouTube trying to see if you can get some free money. Never in my life have I ever just come across some free bread like that. Like, where, like, you really think the government's just gonna give you money? Like, you really just here just you can have it and don't ever have to pay it back? No, it don't work that way. It's the biggest fucking racket in the world, dog. The fucking U.S. government. You go pay them back.
Yep.
You keep fucking around, the IRS gonna take your ass to jail for a life. For life, yo.
Forever.
And really quick, so some of the logic that these people use in regards to why factualized trust actually exists, and I told you this, was the whole banks and collection agency theory, which
don't get me started.
Yeah, it's exactly what I felt when I heard it, which is basically, if you don't believe that this shit exists, if you don't believe that factualized trust exists, here's an example of why it does exist. When you take out a loan from a bank, let's say for $50,000, and now you only owe $10,000, but you go delinquent on it and you don't pay it, the bank then sells that to a collection agency, right? So the theory is that the banks already know about your factualized trust. They already know that there's money there for you. So what they do is they dip into your factualized trust and take the $10,000, and they sell it to the collection agency so that they can make some money off of it. But the real theory is, why is it that you owe $10,000, but when you sell it to a collection agency, you can go ahead and settle for a lot less? Instead of paying the $10,000, which you technically owe, you can maybe only pay $4,000 and you're okay. So that theory makes them believe that a factualized trust actually exists. And I was like,
So Eb, hold on. Let me break this down, Eb. So that theory about why banks sell to collections agencies is really dumb. Let me tell you why they actually do settle. Let me tell you why they settle. Because when a collection agency buys a debt off a bank, they usually buy it for pennies on a dollar.
Pennies on the dollar.
So any money they get is usually substantial profit. There's nothing to do with it's getting paid for. The banks usually are desperate to get rid of it because they usually have no leverage.
It's a write-off.
Yeah, it's usually a write-off. It's usually something they have no leverage on. There's no, house to repossess, no this, no that. Right? It's usually medical debt and other shit like that. So there's no actual thing to collect, so they go ahead and sell that to someone on pennies on dollars, so they get something back, and then it's all up to the collection agency to go ahead and pick it up. So, I mean, it's simple shit. Again, these stupid, smart motherfuckers, these smart, dumb motherfuckers, I should say, are just dumb, and they don't realize what is actually happening, and they're so into their little tinfoil world to realize what's going on, man. Don't fall into these traps. No such thing as a free lunch. So,
not even in school, Vic. When we used to get those free lunches.
Yep. Somebody was paying for it. Your parents were paying for it through taxes.
That's right.
Ah, man. So, episode 34.
Episode 34, the Shaq episode.
The Shaq episode. The Bo Jackson episode.
Bo Jackson episode.
Yo, who else? I can't.
That wore the 34.
Oh, Olajuwon, right?
Hakeem did wear that. I think he did wear that.
Oh, there you go. Yo, we back in business. Episode number 34.
Hey, we out here, man.
Hey.
What's up? Where can they find us, Vic?
They can find us on Twitter and Instagram, Buffet_boys. You can also find us on our website, BuffetboysPodcast.tk, because we can't afford the .com yet. And and you can always find us on the UML network. We're pushing big things. Got big things going. Hey, we're doing big things.
Big things. Big
man things. Big man things.
It was episode 34, the Charles Barkley episode.
Ooh, yo, you be Googling this shit, I swear.
the Paul Pierce and the Made Men episode.
Featuring Benzino. Yo.
Featuring Benzino. Yo, I wonder if Paul Pierce gets shook anytime he hears Benzino's name. Shit, it's the head detective. No soldiers coming after me.
Alright, man. Hit him with the outro, Ed.
Well, anyway, listen, man. It was episode 34. Big shout out to the UML Network. Big shout out to the Real Midwest Radio .com, internet radio station. Y'all can hear us every Friday. Shout out to all the other UML podcasts that are out there. But yeah, man, episode 34. We out here. Support your local minorities. You feel me? We out here for the culture, slanging and banging. So yeah, man, listen, we're gonna be back next week as always, podcasting for the culture, bringing more knowledge for your brain, more culture for your soul, and more bullshit for your week. It's your boy, the Salvador Sensation, man.
It's your boy, Vic.
Hey.